Okay. There we go. The real FF commentary, guys. Hello. Oh, 5 people, 4. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit for people that get the stream, and we're gonna react to FF, my own show, because I think the other commentary videos are not that the commentary streams I've done were not good. So yeah, I am going to make the real one, the true one, the one that matters the most. And also, it's been some time, so obviously my opinions have changed and shit. So we're going to watch all of that, all 3 episodes. Hello, Mr. Hanky. Hello. Just gonna wait a couple minutes, and then we can get started. Probably just gonna talk about stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna change the stream name to the real. Okay, I'm gonna change the real FF commentary, and I ramble afterwards. There we go. I have very creative stream titles. I know. No need to thank me. You're welcome. All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna start actually right now. So, I have it on incognito because yeah, it's incognito, and also I think probably prevents ads or something. So we're gonna watch this. This is because I was aware, especially this happens to me. So expect to happen most of the time. Oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. Honestly, I didn't plan on streaming today, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream because why not? And yeah, so yeah, 5 people watching. Hello. Say something in chat. Don't be shy. Yeah, I'm gonna start. All right, so we're gonna start with this shit. This is episode 0, the kind of short or pilot, I guess. I don't know, that intertwines with the canon or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be great. This is I'm going to actually. Okay, this intro is still a bop. Hang on. I don't think anybody can hear this shit. Actually, I don't even know if you can. Hang on. Let me just play this real quick. Okay, let me just go back to the stream and see. No, you cannot hear it. Okay, no, you cannot hear it. Okay, that sucks. Let me just. Can you even like? Oh no! Oh, you have to. Okay, never mind. Okay, turns out you can't. You have to share your entire screen. Share tab audio. Wait. Hang on. Wait, did I fix it? Wait. Okay, let me just go back to the. Okay, yeah. I kind of fixed it. Let's go. Whatever. That works. Okay, so this intro was a bop. I'm glad I will forever stand by this music. It's probably the best I've ever, because it's a song. I think I just discovered it. I was like, this is my jam. So yeah, I'll just kind of skip ahead. It's just kind of logo by Test Tube, by the way. If anyone had no idea who made this logo, it was sure as hell not me, because I can't make the logos for shit. That's one of my biggest weakness. So yeah, thanks Test Tube. Shout out, bro.
Oh, being on this island nearly every day without anything new happening is driving me crazy.
Okay, so right off the bat, so I had a different. Okay, so to anyone who has tuned into my streams in the past, when if anyone tuned into watching when I animated this episode, I think I streamed myself making the first scene, which was this. I used to. So this was my method. It's not really anymore because it's just kind of, oh my god, it's kind of painful. So what I do, and I'm kind of so what I did was I break apart the character rig, and then I would and then I just like I'd break it apart, break and keep the background in a different layer, and just basically have 2 layers and just animate with that. Because I remember trying to animate within the rig. It was so like at the time I was just so stubborn and impatient, and I hated having to. I still kind of hate having to time everything once I finish animating a character and make sure like it doesn't jump to another frame and the character goes into a different pose while in the same shot. So I just decided to cut corners and just break the rig apart and then animate with that. That's how kind of how I did it. And it's kind of, I mean, it's a decent method, but I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't. I would recommend just use all. Wait, is this stream buffer? Did it just buffer on me? Okay, never mind. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing this method like at all. It's probably not. It wouldn't be anything better, and it was pretty annoying. So.
And hearing you say
this water is not mine. I think I took it from someone else's FLA. I'm so sorry to anyone. I forgot who it was. I'm sorry.
This exact phrase nearly every day is driving me insane.
So to who voiced who? I think as in the credits, I think their name went by Baxter at the time. I don't have their contact anymore. But they voiced, I think they reached out to me and asked, hey, can I voice Lunchbox? And I said, yeah, because I needed somebody to voice Lunchbox desperately, because I don't know many people. I don't know many people who can really perform feminine voices much. So I was just kind of needing someone to provide a voice for Lunchbox and shit. And they did a really good job. I don't have their contact anymore. It's long gone. But if they're watching the stream, if they ever watch the stream, you did very good. So yeah. I forgot they have a different name. They go under a different name. I forgot, but they voiced they're still around today, I believe. And they voice Slushy.
Well, sorry. You make it out for this to be my fault when we all woke up on this very island months ago. What do you expect me to do? I don't know, man.
The scene was animated. I think Test Tube animated this shot. This a couple of this first half of the scene, I think, or the whole scene.
Sandcastles or something?
Those are poorly drawn sandcastles. I am sorry.
You were saying? Whatever.
And okay, yeah, they just pop. Okay.
Sulking about being bored. It's not like it's gonna get you anywhere.
And then this is my scene. That was a very... Obviously, I did not. I was really, really, really kind of crap. Especially fucking animatic, bro. What? Yeah. Greatest blur frame. Okay.
Ow. Hey.
Okay, hold on. There's 2 things that animate just didn't show up in the final thing. Okay, so this part, there's an O mouth right here, and then ow, and then there's a little bounce thing when she get up, and that also didn't show up in the fucking MP4, and I didn't notice. I went unnoticed until I was watching it as it premiered. I was like, wait, what the hell? So that tip: always look over your stuff before you publish it because mistakes happen.
Hey, why don't you watch where you're going, Ron? Sorry.
Coconut is voiced by Rosie, I believe that's what they go under that name now. Because obviously these are all a lot of these are older usernames, so I don't want to dead name anybody. I think that's just their name they go by. Rosie. They voiced Coconut. Very very good, very good voice actor.
I don't have time for your.
I don't know how do you trip over Coconut? She's like half like she's not okay.
Stop, sorry. Just get up and be off with you. So rude.
Okay. Wait. The fuck is? Yeah, this is what I mean about animating with everything is broken apart because you just can't do much anymore. It's just kind of
All right.
This happens every
Jello Tin Donut voiced the red light. I really liked their voice for that.
day. We need to break this habit of being bored.
I like Traffic Lights. Traffic Lights is a really cool character. Traffic Light is awesome.
How about we try swimming away?
Voiced by Michael, the goat man. Shout out, bro. Master Volcology, also very good voice. Everyone did a very good job voicing in this show. So shout out to everybody.
Drowning?
Good point. We could
Voiced by Jess Jaffa, the green one.
try making a boat.
There's sand everywhere. What kind of boat could we make with that?
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
Oh, I still like that. I still like that little like someone's off screen, but this blocky thing that shows up. Hey, look at it, look at me. That's cool. I like that.
Huh?
I think we actually might have an opportunity.
I had fun animating. I think I had fun animating these next couple scenes because I did almost all the animation except for the first scene.
Leave this place.
Why are you looking at me like that? Ow!
Oh, well, Chardy, you poor soul.
Everybody, hop on. We're finally going to leave this place.
About time. I'm tired of sitting
You should have just. How come no one thought of that idea? Okay.
around here doing nothing.
How come nobody thought of this sooner?
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't matter right now. Before we go, let me do a head count real quick.
I mean, why do you need to do a head count? Because haven't you guys already known each other? Okay. Piss poor writing, corny. 2020. Come on now, wake up.
Coconut? Here. Traffic lights?
Here.
Present.
In position.
Okay. Before I didn't know about this one at all, but Traffic Lights was gonna speak all at once. It was like the present here, whatever, all at once because that was the plan. And then when I was gonna export the audio, it said, "Oh, and Audacity was gonna turn this into a stereo soundtrack," and I was kind of concerned if it messed up the audio, so I just went back and just made it everyone say it separately, which kind of stinks. So, okay. Slushy is asleep or something. Yeah.
Ugh. 1 second.
But I did that effect a lot, and I still like it. I still like that little slidey. Like instead of one walking away, it's just like wee, like kaboom. Oh yeah, Slushy would lose the slushy inside of her forever. Permanent injuries on characters was the thing, and death was permanent. So she basically lost this forever, unless she got more slushy. Unless she got more slushy.
All right, let's set sail.
And there they go. That's very okay. That's very underwhelming.
So, how long is it going to be when we hit new land?
Depends on where the water takes us.
I mean, not really. Chardy has legs and can swim through maybe. So it's not really where the water takes you. It's really of Charlie just kind of deciding where he wants to go. And it's basically the everyone's objective is to maybe find a new home, perhaps. I don't know. Such a cool plot, and I just didn't write it well. Damn.
I hope.
What? Okay, that wasn't necessary. You're. Yeah.
What?
Okay, that explosion sound was actually, I think I may have mentioned on another commentary, that explosion was the sandy island they were on previously, because that was a plot device, because Ice-T knew everything that was happening, knew that the show existed and everything, so tried to kill everyone there, but missed because he didn't notice that everyone left the island. So yeah, that's one thing.
Whoa! What was that?
I have no idea.
Keep moving.
Was
I love how Slushy didn't wake up. Okay.
that?
I have no idea.
Keep moving.
1 year later. This was animated by Tree. Very good scene. Thank you, Tree. I miss you, bro.
Man, that was a nice huh? Where are we?
It's probably best you go back to sleep. We still have a long journey ahead of us.
Fair.
1 year later. So they've been in the ocean for a year. That's fucking crazy. Wouldn't they would have went crazy or something. And they finally ended up on land.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Ain't no way. It's Sticky. I almost forgot his name. Sticky Notes. And thank you, Cole.
And that makes 20 participants.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. That was nice. See, there he is. And boom. There's yeah, some not great this aged badly, very badly. And obviously, old usernames. So yikes. So here you go. I think what is it? I think I may have, I turned a new leaf. Episode 1. Episode 1's writing. Because also, episode 0's writing was so long. I probably even dates so far back, so long ago, like 2020 or something. I forgot, but it was a long time ago. All right, hold on. We gotta. Silly. There we go. Bye. Nope. Not dealing with that. Okay. Here we go. Let me just kind of skip the intro because you already seen it. And then here we go.
And then she
I made a time lapse video on this. I think, I made a time lapse video on it. It's still public. Credit Card is voiced by Game End. Shout out, very good. And Chocolate Ball, as Tyler likes to consider it, the MVP of the show, or something like that. And yeah, that was fantastic. So
he was like,
so yeah, here is
you can't beat that dude up. And I was like, oh yes I can, watch this. And then knock the win out.
I think this is better. This is definitely a better written, better direction a better idea I had
out of him. Hello? Are you even listening?
Oh gee, I really wish I was, but I decided not to, considering the fact I've heard this story for the trillionth time.
Well, you're just jealous that I can at least hurt someone.
So, I guess we have to resort to violence and harm because you can't take a couple minutes of your life to explain your problem to someone? Mm-hmm. Yep. Please tell me something I don't know.
All right, that does it.
I don't know why. I have no idea why I made Chocolate Ball a dick. Like, because I remember I portrayed him as a nice guy, and then he just kind of slowly evolved into a dick. Okay, that's great.
Guys, Sticky Nose back.
I think Crossing Signal was voiced by. Is their name a Super Nate Party? I think that's how. I think that's their name. Yeah, I believe so. I think this is their only line, and I feel really bad, bro. Because I think because I can't remember episode 2 having their voice.
And he's got the 5 newbies.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, follow me.
And okay, you didn't need to do that. This is tree scene. This is a very good scene. Lunchbox has a new asset. Has lighting now. Everyone else has it looks the same. It's the same.
Goodness, that was a lot of work.
Pardon me, but does that mean the show will start now?
Voiced by Textbook, voiced by Pepper. Because I think because Textbook was never meant to be. Okay, Pepper was never really meant to voice Textbook. It was 10 Pin 8, I believe. Yeah, that's her name. They were going to voice Textbook, but they never really handed in their lines. I think in the original draft of the original episode 3, because it got as far as voice acting, they did send their lines, but that was when I just restarted the episode, and then they just kind of left. Not really left. They just kind of vanished. But yeah, Pepper really didn't voice Textbook.
Right you are, Textbook. But when they wake up,
I had a lot. I think how this went is that I think Z Animation Studio was like the last person to hand in the scene, and then he submitted it to me at like 6 a.m, and I always had to go to school, so I just quickly edited the episode, like, because obviously editing doesn't take super fast, rendered it up, and then premiered it. That's just a little story that this episode came out before I had to go to school. So and then during the whole day of school, I was just waiting, like, anxious to know what people thought of the episode. I mean, I got positive feedback, I believe. So
you guys can explain what's going down.
Ugh, fine.
Now with that out of the way, welcome to the show, everyone.
How will this work?
Basically, I will split you 20 into 4 teams of 5.
Still tree scene. Did I ever direct him to do? Did I ever tell him to do this? I think I did, but
after that, a randomizer will be done, and the team that gets picked is up for elimination.
And
oh yeah, what was her name? Dude, I don't know what their name went by. Epicember, like the Epic. Yeah, they made a show called something Dimensions. But yeah, they're not around anymore. I think they made a video saying they're leaving for good, the OSC, and quitting Object Show stuff. So, but damn, they were a really good voice actor. Yeah, that's all I have to really say. Very, very good. Fusebox is voiced by Toon the Weirdo. I have no idea if they're still around or not. That one line. Wait, fuck my keyboard. Okay. Okay, this was in reference to Kent's Object Show because it's slightly canon, not really. It's just implied that Kent's Object Show was just a dream, a fever dream that that Fusebox had one night. And then just blurted out like, "Oh yeah, Kent taught us to do this," and then everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So, yeah.
What?
Anyway, the team that's up for elimination will be voted on by viewers, and the person with the most.
I'm gonna keep the stream up, by the way, so I'm not gonna really unlist it. Just heads up to anybody. All right.
Votes will leave the game. This will be repeated until we have one lucky winner.
Mario music. I think I included Mario music at like just on all of them. I don't know.
So let me get this straight. Our fate in this game relies on the randomizer and votes.
Hey, it's my voice, and it's the scene that test tube just randomly just did that funny spin on this scene. This GPS voice, it's not too bad, but also I just kind of should have just done a normal voice or something else, because I used voice mod to do GPS's voice, and with voice mod at the time, I don't know if they changed it or updated it, but voice mod, you had to like keep like, because voice, this is like the only time I used it, and then after that I just gave up because it just stopped. It just kept making me repay for it, even though I paid for it like the full version the first time, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm done. So I just quit using this thing.
I thought we would get.
I'll have to think of a different way to use vocode if I were to do a vocoded character.
To do some sort of challenge or task for our teams to win.
Nope. No challenges are involved, so accept everything to be a bit short, if you know what I mean.
The short character. I don't know if that makes no sense. He's the smallest, not the. Well, actually, no, he is short. Yeah. Hello, Z. Welcome to the stream. Talking about my fucking object show. I have done, like I said, I've done a commentary on this before, but you know what? Since it's been a long while, I'm gonna do a real one, a straight up one. And since my opinions have changed, things, so why not redo it? But yeah, this joke makes no sense, but also kind of does because he's the smallest and technically the shortest. But what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? Has nothing. Okay.
Then the show will be a complete cakewalk if this is how it's gonna go.
I still stand by. I still really like the idea of it's a voting show, but everyone just kind of sits around, does stuff, talks. But I should have just expanded more with it instead of just making it like almost like 3 or 4 minutes, bro. Because I think it would have been very cool, a very cool idea for a show. Just maybe expand on it instead of fucking just breeze, just kind of pretending it's like, oh, it's a voting show. Anyways. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get the teams made. So Kent wanted paper, you two will be a team, and
Wanted paper? I'd rather wear the world's
Kent, voiced by Alex Board.
ugliest top hat than be teamed up with wanted paper.
you get what you get and you don't get upset. Not my problem. Anyway, you guys get slushy, traffic light, and coconut.
Fascinating.
Voiced by Daniel Raptors.
The next team will consist of crossing signal, stop sign, halo, credit card, and chocolate ball.
We're all together. Yay!
Voice clip. What's it? Clipping. Yeah, clipping. Pro tip: if you're audio editing, don't make the volume on people too loud because it'll kind of affect your fucking audio in Animate, and that is a common kind of. But it was a common thing back in the day in shows. But yeah. Pro tip to just try to also use levelator because it'll definitely balance your volume. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I still love the crossing signal design. I like it too. I do like. Admittedly, I really love the redesign version I made, aka this one. If I can just fucking find it. There you go. This is this version I personally like a lot more. But yeah. Okay, let's go back to episode 1.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, Vince voiced Stop Sign, and Taylor Misery voiced Halo.
Fusebox, license plate, and clock.
This is Z's scene. So Z, if you're still here, your scene was really good, and I love how you sent it to me at like 5 a.m, and then I just like completely like just like I immediately downloaded it and like fixed like exported it and then edited together the episode super quickly before I went to school. Okay, just making sure the scene stream volume works. All right. Yeah, Z, your scene was good.
Yeah.
Since you three are incredibly annoying.
It's true though. They're all established to be annoying, except for two of the one is just random for the because funny. Fusebox is a dumbass, and yeah, just a dumbass. And Clock is just kind of out of her mind. Yeah.
You guys will be a nice team since it's more fitting, honestly.
So does that mean we win?
No, of course not. Ugh, you'll get Lunchbox and Chardy on your team.
I like those. I like those little quick doodles of these two characters. That's a nice. That's nice. These are those are cool.
Okay then.
Yeah, I like that tip. I like license plate tipping over. Z, you did good, bro. You did good. I really like the tipping over. Him just tipping over.
Then.
And finally, the last team will have mug, can, textbook, GPS, and monitor.
I like this team.
Voiced by Cole the Geek again.
Well, I don't.
Okay, shut up. Time for the randomizer to decide who's going.
This was like the last scene I got, and before I had to I just quickly speed ran everything else.
To be the first loser of the show.
That sound effect is so satisfying. You cannot. I think I took it from BFDI episode. It was like I think it was like Flower going like, please just stop and leave me alone. Just throw some at the fucking at her own speaker box and makes that noise, and that's a nice sound. So I just used it.
First loser of the show.
I should have made team logos, man. Until like obvious. No way. I think. No. There was never team. The team names aren't until episode 2. So it was just kind of whose team is who. That's a nice. Okay. Should have done more with that, but okay.
And Kent's team is the first up for elimination.
What? Nice going, Kent.
What did he do? What did he do, bro? What did he do? The fuck did he do? Okay. He didn't really do anything, but oh, and there's the cool voting screen. I still like this voting screen, kind of. Still very simple, very cool. Probably not gonna show. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the fucking. There is this end part.
When will they cover?
Ice-T's voice was voiced by how do you say their name? Algonquin. Yeah. I don't know how to say the proper pronounce their name. I'm sorry for butchering it. But yeah. They voiced Ice-T.
Never again.
And then Jacob.
Don't do this, please.
And this was the character. Mystery character. Pepper voiced. So that was cool. Then comes episode 2. The final. Nice going, Kent. Yeah, exactly. The line makes no sense. Okay. I didn't think things through. I'm sorry. Sorry for making a bad fucking show. Okay. Well, all right. Here's the final episode. Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna skip the Trying to just.
Is anybody gonna notice the fact that the island is completely gone?
Okay, this needs some explaining to do because I probably need to explain myself because I'm sure I did get some baseless assumptions saying I was lazy, which I was not. This was intended. I planned this. The song slaps what the fuck. Yeah, it's from Mario. It is called. I think I put it in order. Yeah, it's menu Super Mario Sunshine Music Extended. That is the music that's in this scene that was playing. That's playing. So I think I remember saying in the like what FF was gonna be, or like in a stream, which that's still up, but Ice-T is obviously well aware the show existed because Ice-T. So here's like just a quick recap of what the character I was going to do with his character. So since he's a character, probably one of the oldest characters I made, one of them, and literally dates back to his creation in 2014 in the summer, I believe. He has been through every kind of all my old shows kind of are canon in a way. He's been through almost every single one, not all, but a lot, 80% of them or 70%, and he's experienced all of them. And then now and since they keep getting rebooted, canceled, and he keeps being reset, and he's got tired of it, and decided just endless because it's like everyone he knows, everyone he's friends with keeps like just resetting and just pretending like resetting and shit and all that other such. Everything's established, and then boom, next day everyone's different. So he's just tired of it. So he decides this show is the final straw for him because he was going to be included. So he just breaks, just snaps, and he just tries to do as much damage to the show just to destroy it. And that was going to happen in episode 3, which episode 3 was going to be the final episode where he just completely erase everything from existence. All the characters, everything, all these characters are gone forever. Just because like these are also characters who have been in multitude of reboots and of older shows, and he's just boom, just gone. So that was the whole lore of the show. Is that it's basically constant timelines being reset. So Ice-T just completely destroys everything. And then this was episode 2 where he destroys the quote unquote the practically breaking the fourth wall, practically destroying the background, getting rid of it, and was going to mess with the electronic related characters in the next episode and kill them because just to get them, just to free them, quote unquote, and boom. So yeah, the background was removed in this because why not? Well, not why not, but you get the idea, and that is basically the lore of FF. So yeah,
Gallon is still here. Yeah, where did he go?
Meh, everything seems better. Call that an upgrade.
It is indeed an upgrade.
Okay, Tear Gassy. I actually was not going to voice him. It was, I think, what's her name? Elemental Energy. Is that their name? I don't know where they are. They're probably gone forever, so I don't know where they went. But I remember they were going to voice, and I think they voiced in episode. We're going to voice in episode 3, and I had their audio. I had their lines and everything, but they never sent in their lines in this episode, so I had to do it. So that was one thing. Hello, Michael. Hello, friend. Yeah.
Who are you?
Also, Gary. I think Alex Board. I think just kind of went in completely inactive for a long while. So I had to. And this was like the first time I met Gary too. So Gary, I remember. So how it went. I think I was in Cole added him to a group chat we were in, and I think Cole suggested, because I needed a voice actor, and I asked, and he suggested Gary should voice, and I asked Gary, he's like, "You fine with it?" And he said, "Yeah." So Gary voiced fucking Kent in this episode. And also, this was also way before. This was also before I didn't even know what Burger Brawl was, or who really Gary was. So I just thought this random person. I was like, oh, it's like okay. So yeah, that's just a funny backstory.
Tear Gassy's the name, and being co-host of this show is my game.
True, bro. He was going to do. He was basically the person who did the eliminations.
I got a question.
Okay, elimination time.
Clock voiced by Tippers. Honeybee, I believe that's their name. Tippers is a good voice actor. Very, very good. I think they asked to voice on it because Clock's previous actor was let go. I let them go. So, but yeah, and I think they asked the voice. I was like, okay, sure.
Time.
I like that still, but it could have been better.
First elimination. Kent's team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, anyway, we got 198 votes.
This scene was a minute long. It was the most painful thing in the world. Never ever, like I said, don't ever, if you're animating an object show with like BFDI assets, please just animate them within the rigs, because it probably would have saved me so much time, because I broke apart everything and it was the most painful thing to do because it took much longer. So the scene clocked out at like a minute and I hate it.
Pretty cool if you ask me.
Let's just
It was absolute hell. And I think I streamed it, the whole thing too.
Get this over with and say
I think. I don't know.
I'm eliminated. I can already tell by this.
Audio clip again. Should have leveled it fucking okay. Should have fucking leveled it up.
Well, actually, Traffic Light's got the least votes at only 9. Oh, right.
Why are they asleep still? They should have waken up. Bro.
Hey.
What happened? Where are we?
Hush. Anyway, Traffic Lights, you're safe.
Thanks. Cool.
Did I say it right?
Anywho, next person safe is Slushy at 20. Ugh.
I like that snap. Very quick and snappy. Very, very yeah. That's a nice way to do snap.
Who? What? Where?
Because you don't need to make a separate arm or whatever or hand or to make it look, you just kind of use the finger gun arm and just kind of make it just quickly move, and then boom, then the Nintendo Switch. Slushy's voice actor never sent in their lines, I believe, for in this episode, so I just had to voice it.
Where?
Forget it. Coconut, you're safe at 26 votes.
Awesome. I guess.
Now, we're at the bottom 2. Kent and Wanted Paper.
Gee, I sure wonder who's gonna go, bro.
Mm-hmm. Expected.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Kent.
Why is he just such like a prick now? The fuck? None of this was thought through, bro. Should have just restarted.
Well, think again, Wanted Paper.
Yeah, I sure wonder who's gonna go, bro. Should have shaved tween this. I actually am astonished that he even got out of because this bro's a fucking NPC, bro. Like, you're a fucking NPC and you got the most. Oh, that's sad. Actually, everyone's a fucking NPC in this show. Should have shaved tween this. Oh my god. Again, this is animating on like 2 layers. Don't do this.
112 votes. You are out of here. Ken with only 31 votes. You're safe.
Whatever.
Wait, why was it? Wait, did I make? Oh, I made it blue because I couldn't make it white. Should have just made gray or something. What the fuck?
You are out of here. Ken with only 31 votes. You're safe.
Whatever. This game wasn't up to my full potential anyways.
Okay.
Wait, what are you?
I actually didn't know.
This game wasn't.
I actually didn't know I added that blank.
Up to my full potential anyways.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
This walking was intentional because he is walking somewhere, but you can't see anything in the fucking background because it's gone.
Doing?
Sending you down the well.
What?
The elimination well. Bye-bye.
And there he goes. This was also animating keyframes. I did not tween any of it. Actually, I don't. I actually think it. I actually quite like it a bit, but I mean, it could have. The falling one could have just been tweened. Yeah, I like the arm movement. That's cool. I guess I don't know. Should have just made it in 2s though, because it's in fucking 1. Yeah, I don't like. I don't like how I fucking wrote that either. That was just completely spoiling it. But I mean, it wasn't really. It was kind of you kind of knew percent anyways, because anyone who said something slightly mean, they'd be eliminated. I wonder why you chose a well, because a well is cool. No one used it before. It's being sent down the well, and also it's a thing in fairy tale books or something. You look down a well and just actually no wishing well. Never mind. But no, no one's done a well, so I was like throwing you down there. If I were to make a show, I'd use this again.
All right, everyone. Despite
this was animated by Tree.
The island being totally gone, which I have no idea why, but we'll have to make the best of it. And
hey, Sticky Note, I've been meaning to ask, can we name our teams?
I was just about to say that, but I'll be naming them.
Really?
Well, for starters, Crossing Signals team will be called the Special Shapes.
I like these names. I still like these names. I don't like the logo. Thanks TestTube for updating them. Though that we're going like TestTube was gonna updated them, and they were gonna appear in the third episode. So thanks TestTube. Thank you TestTube for saving, because these logos I made here are trash. It's very boring looking.
Amazing name.
Not everyone on this team is a specific shape.
Kind of. Crossing Signal kind of doesn't count. No, he kind of does. He does have a really interesting design. Yeah, it's a pretty unique looking design. So it's probably, and obviously Crossing Signal and Railroad Crossing Signals have a very, shapy look to them. So, I mean, yeah, it kind of works. It works. I feel like people only voted for one paper because he's mean. He only said like "nice going, Kent" in like the first episode, so I think everyone took it to heart or just eliminated because because I couldn't write these characters, man. I should have had someone else help me, bro. Write the shit. I'm not. That's my one drawback with writing an object show. I think Misadventures episode 1, because I mean it's not really overarching character plots, but like an object show, I can't fucking write any of that.
Shut up. Anyway, Kent's team will be named the Efficient Extras.
Also, Michael made these themes. These are very nice themes still. Michael, if you're still watching, shout out, bro. Yeah, gnarly. Oh. Okay. Efficient Extras. That actually does make sense, because these three joined in. Were basically the last bits of participants. I can't call them contestants at all. Well, kind of. That to join Sticky Note's show. So yeah, except for Kent, because he's Kent.
This name sounds good. I like it.
Yeah, same.
Meh.
GPS's team will be called the Micro.
This is a reference to BFDI, where I think it was like, I forgot what is that you just that BFDI episode, and it showed, because it was like they had to do a multiple bunch of, I forgot what fucking episode. It's the one where Snowball has to grab the key from the block tower. Yeah, that one. And there's this one shot in the episode that just shows Match and Pencil's mouths just merged together. Or something. I think that was it. BFTI 7, yeah. And it just showed Match and Pencil's mouths just merged together, and it's really funny. So I just added that in this. So yeah, I did that, and with Ken and Mug. Because because these two are technically the besties, so I mean it works.
Managers.
Micromanagers. Only 2 people are electron. Okay, this name makes no sense.
Has a nice ring to it. This will be awesome.
And lastly, Clock's team will be called the Failures.
The Failures. That's That's a funny look. That's a really goofy looking logo, but it kind of works, kind of doesn't. I like this team. I still like this team. The failures is actually like could have been a cool, like really cool team with just people who are just like terrible, just terrible, terrible characters on one team. Like you got a dumbass, you got a dumbass, you got two dumbasses, you got a fucking someone who does like you got someone who just is just like I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's good clock. And Chardy's just NPC. NPC number 1000. It doesn't do anything. That's what I mean. But I guess Chardy. And then Lunchbox is the one who's sensible. Then you got the perfect blend. It's like, I'm sure everyone can relate. Ever been put in a group project and all your fucking group members are like ass? Because I've had that. So I just kind of did that. I'm talking about group projects in school because you always get the worst people like paired up. And that's basically what this team is. I kind of made it in a reference to that in a way. But yeah, the failures. Yeah, so you just kind of have Lunchbox is kind of stuck with like 3 incompetent people and just has Chardy, who just like, I'm Chardy. Okay. So yeah.
Excuse me, but why are we called the failures?
I mean,
also this is Z scene, so he.
Am I wrong though? Judging by your attitude, you seem perfect for the team.
Whatever.
Well, this team will be so much fun. We're obviously going to be safe, like, every single time.
I know, right?
Oh, guys, maybe you shouldn't jinx it.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have, because you're the next team up for elimination.
What? Are you kidding me?
That's a fun. I like. I like that. Who voiced Lunchbox? A person named I think they may have went under it, but a person who's named Baxter. They reached me. I think reached out to me on Twitter or something and asked to voice Lunchbox. And yeah, they're not around. I don't know where they're at anymore because I think they deleted their Discord. But yeah, Lunchbox. And here's the sad part. Okay, I'm sure I posted this on my community tab like a long time ago. Wait, actually, no. Do I still? Hold on, Google Forms. Hold on, Google Forms. I still have the votes, I believe, for the 3rd episode. Fuck, where is it? Wait, Google Forms. Get me the forms, bro. Vote to eliminate FF2. Okay, so so FF. So all right, so I'll read the votes right now. I'm sure I may have mentioned it a few times before, but I'm going to mention again. So FF2's voting. Okay, so there was 184 votes. So I'm going to start with the people least. So Chardy was safe at 13. Clock safe at 21. License plate safe at 24. I don't fucking know why. It does nothing. Fusebox safe at 42. And Lunchbox eliminated at 84. Lunchbox, the person. Okay, I never understood. I never understood why Lunchbox got eliminated. The team the team with the stupidest characters you can easily eliminate. Lunchbox goes. Everyone else stays. I don't fucking understand. It never makes sense to me, and it'll always leave a bad taste in my mouth because I genuinely like Lunchbox a lot. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. It should have been Fusebox. Exactly. Should have been license plate 2. What the fuck? I don't fucking understand. Like this. Okay. All right. This show is obviously, like, to me, is mid as hell. because I should have expanded the characters more. I should have put more like, writing time into writing it instead of just breezing it through, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna make these episodes short, but you can, like, just because like I set some big stuff, like set up some big ass stuff, and I put it within 4 minutes. Makes no fucking sense. I should have made it fucking like 15 minutes or something. This doesn't work at all. No, this doesn't work for a short period of time. And this is why none of the characters do nothing, because I fucking rushed everything. It's a fucking, I don't know, it's a fucking mess. Like, looking at it now, I'm proud of how I got 3 episodes of FF out, but I am so like, I don't it's just so mid. It's not bad. I don't think it is bad. There weren't some good people working on this. I can say, I will confirm, there weren't some good people. So almost all of this shit aged badly. But if I were to look past that, I still look fondly of this. I still love this cast. I don't like how I handled this, but I still, I could have done better. I could have been and at least I learned from this. That's the takeaway. I could have learned from this. This makes, like, I don't know why lunch, I know it's a bit of an overreaction for me, but I don't understand. Lunchbox, the character who I really kind of made do stuff more, is the one to go, while all these other characters I did nothing with. They were just there, spoke a couple of times, and then that was it. They were just in the backgrounds. They were just straight up NPCs, and I'll keep saying that. I love the word. I fucking love the fucking term NPC, because they were straight up NPCs. Every single one of them. And that was my fault. That was 100% my fault, and I'll take responsibility for that. Why Lunchbox, bro? I don't understand. Oh my god. All right, let's check. Okay, literally the viewers going out of their way. Okay, yeah, every character does something. Exactly. Second mean character out, and that's why he canceled the show. Yeah, that might be why. I don't remember what the exact reason. I think it was just because I don't know, I want to do something better, which, I mean, HS came, and then I just also was like, no, I can't do object shows anymore. It's just not, I just can't. I'm just not good at it. I just gave up. So, bro was doing mini shows before anyone else. True. Maybe. Why couldn't you just pull the muni move Lunchbox and just go boom? I never thought, well, I didn't think of that at the time, but also it just kind of felt kind of bullshit, kind of shitty. Like, it just kind of seems bullshitty to do. So I wouldn't, yeah. Probably just me, but I want to see these characters again. You know what? Okay, I redesigned these characters for the intro, and also I want to do something like, I want to do something with these characters. I love this cast a lot. I'll always love it. I'll always love them. But I just don't love how I fucking did this. I don't love how I fucking just did not. I was such an impatient little kid. Well, not really a little kid. I was just an impatient teenager because I was like short. Because I'll still obviously Misadventures has short episodes. I'm still aiming for that. But like, thing is, I have more control over that because it's more like, it's not going to be character, like the super character driven. This doesn't fucking work. I was setting so much big stuff up and then executing it within like 2 minutes. Makes no fucking sense. So contestant vote is sort of better because you can choose the people you don't. Contestant vote and viewer vote is good, but I think I should have just did vote to save. But this is one I think before post split BFB. So but I definitely would have done vote to save because I think viewer vote is a lot more fun or interesting. But I definitely could have made these characters like Mickey. It maybe have people change their minds of what they thought of them instead of just, oh, it's the mean character. Oh, it's this character's random. It's like that's their status quo. It's so fucking dumb. I've turned looking bad, and I thought you attempted to say my past name. I was about to say it by accident, total accident. My apologies. Because I forgot that you went under a new name. So yeah, that's why I quickly corrected myself. Yeah, the show is a solid cast. Like the show. If we were to save Lunchbox would definitely be saved. I'm without a doubt because viewer vote to save impacts a lot differently because honestly, if you look at post BFB, like you wouldn't really expect on who was going to go. I didn't expect Balloony to go, so that's how voting to save is probably a better option. But I never thought of it at the time. So yeah, that was a fucking, oh my god. I like the voting period. I think more people should just do voting periods for like 48 hours. If I were to do contestants vote, I would definitely not make an elimination order because that would probably change my mind. I just go as I'll just kind of pick who to eliminate each episode. Because honestly, I think constantly changing elimination order would just kind of screw things up a bit. So I would just pick who to eliminate. Oh my gosh. So I did a Big Brother with these characters and I made it 15. Jesus Christ. Damn. Talk about dedication. Honestly, these characters are just up to anyone's interpretation at this point. You really just can't have a deciding factor. Oh yeah, this is also something I just need to make sure of. I'm proof I'm not rigging this on purpose because I remember I think I had some idiot, some silly person kind of say, "Oh, I think someone said like you're rigging this." I was like, "No, literally use wheel decide to do this shit." Because I don't fucking purposely do it, but yeah, this was fun. This was a fun fucking episode. This is an end credit scene.
Yeah, you told me to stop, and I did respectfully.
I guess you did the right thing. Anybody else have stories to share?
I have one.
Go on then.
Once upon a time,
Stu did this scene.
all the electronics in this object show died. The end.
This set up the third episode. Wait, actually, what was textbook's Facebook?
Once upon a time, all the electronics in this object show died. The end.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? There's a funny face. I don't have the FLA to this anymore. I definitely would have used this fucking troll. So shit. I think the test tube added this. But that's not okay. Okay. Just go back to the episode.
Well, that story sucked.
Yeah, that was a nice.
Wait, where'd they go?
Oh. And yeah, just like that, monitor was taken away, and then the monitor would be hacked, and yeah.
Perfect. Lights out, Fantastic Fantasy. The show shall face its end.
Good. It'd be the end of it. That episode 3 would be the final episode, and then everyone died. That was it. No more FF for you. What a fucking drag. What a drag. I have no idea. I have no other words of describing. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to go to, I'm using incognito for this. We're going to put this. I'm going to leave this on a loop. And while I talk, so you have something to watch. But yeah, FF was mid. Was a mid show. It's not good. I don't consider it good anymore. But I think it's good. But I also think it's good it's not good in how I executed it. It's good in ideas, and it was kind of good in of like just kind of I worked on a lot of it independently with like the help of like Z and Test Tube. Thank you you two for that. and the voice actors, of course, because I couldn't voice any of everyone. But like, it's just, I don't know. I can definitely rewatch FF. I can sit through it. Like, that's the thing. I can sit through it. It's not, like, the writing isn't abysmal. It's a poor mess. It's like the writing is just written abysmally in execution. It's like exactly very mediocre. I had the ideas there, but I just really just kind of just was way too impatient. I was way too impatient and wanted to get like just kind of speed run through it. And that's such a bad idea. Don't do that. Unless you're making, a speed running object show, of course. But like, if you want to do a like fast paced show, this is not how you do it. Do not use my show as an inspiration for that. Like for a fast paced show, because it's not a good example. It's not a good example at all. However, I'll forever be proud of this show. I'll be proud of how I made 3 episodes, because this is like, I don't know, the last actual show I had like 3 episodes was like fucking 2014. I'm not even kidding you. Everything else has been either 1 to 2 episodes or I just canceled it. So this is a big deal for me. This is like a thing that matters to me the most. Like literally the last show I made was in 2014. That was several years ago. And that was when I was a little kid. I was able to get 3 episodes out of a show. It's worse than it was worse than this. Like, I'll tell you that. Like, it's extinct. Technically, there's like 1 screenshot of it existing, but that's it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm so thankful for those who have stuck with me and watched the show. Like, stuck with me for like 2 years of this. It was a very rushed 2 years, but it's 2 years regardless. Still have very fond memories of the show, and despite being very, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I can enjoy it. Like, I can at least enjoy like my efforts. Like, you can see my efforts put into it. But I definitely did not think it all through. I should have just made it a simplistic voting show where characters did stuff, and there's none of this scary lore crap, because it was not needed. I only added it because as a kind of a scapegoat to just end the show early, because I wasn't super happy of it. And I just wanted to do something else. But I definitely adore this cast still, especially these new assets that's playing in the 2-year anniversary. These are definitely much better. And if FF were to ever return, I'm not saying it's going to, but if I were to ever think of redoing FF as a whole, obviously, likely everyone would come back. And I would use these assets and probably be in the hand-drawn BFB style, because I think that probably make animating a little bit less of a hell for me. Holy shit, I've been talking forever. But it's been an hour, but I'm going to keep talking because talking is fun. Yeah, FF was mid. Like, that's the best way I can say it. It's a mid show. Right? It's a mid show, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed working on it. I enjoyed everyone who's helped me with it. I know I'm getting sentimental, but like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care, because this is definitely the big passion project. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these characters. Obviously, I'm not quitting the OSC. I'm just kind of wanting to do other things. This is why Misadventures exists, and I think it's going to probably be a lot better and clear this show completely in terms of quality, maybe writing, but I want to also have more control, because like with an object show, it feels like you have this kind of this standard, this bar you have to set for yourself and other people, a bit of how far can you go, and then people won't, or else people won't like it. With like an original cartoon, you kind of just don't see much of that. You just have to, you're just on your creative liberty, and I just want to do your own creative liberty. So that's why I kind of dropped doing an object show because I kind of felt restraint. So, and it's also best to try out new things. It is very, very good to try out new things. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying I'm not going to say I quit object show stuff forever. I quit now for now, but I don't think I'm going to quit forever. I think I'm going to maybe one day I'll be maybe one day, like one of these days, I'll be an old adult, a grown ass adult, like just a fully grown adult. Because I mean, I'm still I'm a young adult, but I'm a full grown ass man, and just kind of just bored one day, and I was like, I should make an object show. Then maybe I might make one, but right now I don't want to. FF is what you got. HS Hidden Secrets. I know I never mentioned it anymore, but like I mean, it was kind of the attempt at making something more original of a show. But I just but also it was I also was trying to do too much, so I just kind of threw that in the trash. But I think HS had a very nice, cool premise. I probably would return to it if I were to make a show, but that's just me. That's just me. Oh fuck! It is 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream going for a little while longer. Yeah, I might, like I said, I might do something with these characters, but I don't know what to do with them. All these designs are very, very nice. I love them. Oh my goodness. I mean, if it wasn't obvious, the backgrounds and the backgrounds was the background and the character backgrounds are so just screenshots. That's funny. I just thought this in Hidden Secrets had a very big cast on it. I was not sure how it was going to play out. Okay, hold on. Actually, you know what? In the background, since I'm going to talk about HS a bit. Hold on. Let me put the HS intro in the background. This was done by the intro was done by done by me, and then Vince edited it. So I'm going to loop this. All right, here you go. So HS, okay, so I think so HS's large cast was not going to be a competition show. First of all, it was set in an office building, and it was basically just these characters kind of just it was just these characters like working and just kind of screwing around. It was a very low budget office building. It was like a company they worked for, and it was everyone knew each other. Dance, or the DDR character, was the last one to be hired, so the first episode was going to be evolved around him joining the team. And then you got to meet everyone. The large cast, I had more control over this with a large cast because I didn't have to introduce, because since it was non-competition, I also had the advantage to just not introduce everybody at once and just introduce them throughout each episode. And that was the plan, because I think half the cast was like a quarter of the cast was introduced in the first episode, and I would just kind of show off everyone else, like piece by piece in other episodes. Because I think that is a much, much better option to do. In a competition show, you can't do that. You have to introduce everyone at once. This is why smaller casts are superior for that. But like a large cast and non-competition show, maybe you can definitely pull this off a lot better. You have more control for who to writing a first episode for that. But it also comes with the cost of how you're going to write it, and because it's not a competition, so you have to also think of really think of how you're going to do it. So that's why HS's cast was huge. And it also for the sake of, they all work at a job. So obviously there's going to be a lot of employees. So, and I was going to make each character interesting. This and characters were going to, however, characters were going to die, but there wasn't going to be anything plot reasons or lore. It was just the dying because the workplace was not safe at all. So characters would just kind of slip and fall and just die. I think Tornado in a Bottle was going to die first, just by them falling down the stairs. So yeah, it was a very rundown. It's a very rundown company, a very rundown building, not safe at all. And the boss was Radio, as you see in the intro, who said, "That's good." That's not his voice, but yeah, you know. So yeah, I liked Hidden Secrets' premise a lot. I think the episode was going, because it was written, I think the episode is pretty good. I still really like it. I kind of like it, but I could have probably tweaked it a bit, but I think it probably would have been a better first episode. So yeah, sorry, I was drinking water. What was the original concept of the show? Echoes of Agony. Okay, wait, I want to just. Oop. I feel like a tooth is falling out, and also not. It's probably like my mouth feels soft. Okay, there we go. Just put this in loop. All right. Every time, I don't know. This is fun to do. So, Echoes of Agony, technically, because I changed it to Hidden Secrets, but the original concept, since there were 16 characters. So, if anyone, it doesn't matter if you watched it or like ever played the Roblox game or like heard of it. If anyone knows about the Maze Runner, the movie, and anyone who's ever seen it, it's a bunch of people getting lost in a maze and surviving, and it was going to be a competition show, 16 people. So if you heard of Maze Runner or the movie, watched the movie at all, heard of it or whatever, is basically people being in a maze and having to survive and having to get out of it. And that was Hidden Secrets, basically the original concept, aka Echoes of Agony, the name I borrowed from Pepper. It was more funny before the new characters for HS appeared. The new old cast was the most original cast for. I can see that, but I'm sure other people can think of cooler characters. Ugh. But yeah, do you have YouTube read? No, this is just Incognito. If you're wondering, because I think Incognito is better, superior, clears. Yeah. And now here we are left at, well, actually, no, there's this HSIO3 style intro that Vince uploaded. Yeah, Vince uploaded, he showed me this years, like, I don't know, months ago, several months ago, before this was published publicly. But I remember asking for the FLA. He was like, I want to add my characters in this, because why not? And, yeah, he just sent me the file and I just did it. I think I like the music and I like this intro. I didn't make it I didn't technically make it, but I just edited it and added my shit over it. So yeah, you can just kind of just watch this go through. Watch everyone slide away. I added extra characters. They were not going to be in FF HS. They're just there because I needed to fill them in. These were the official poses, I believe. And it was going to be the BFDI style, so it was going to be very simplistic. So I changed posing styles a bit for a time being until I kind of reverted back. I would revert back, definitely. Here's Devil Dog. That was a kind of on my Redbubble store in Devil Dog. Remember what HS Earth to Objects was about? Was a competition show, but it took place on in a space station in space. So it was a space object show. Yeah, it took entirely in space, in a ship, technically ship space station thing in space. So yeah, it was a space object show. I had really cool ideas. Jesus Christ. Oh, water. You gotta love water. Bro, almost all the characters are original. That's good to know. That's good for you. That's good for you. I bet Dice used to roll the dice. True. Very true. Okay, that's enough playing this. Do I have anything else? Well, I actually know I have a really unfinished intro that wasn't really mine. It was just oh yeah, this person uploaded the Earth to Objects intro in this compilation. It's their ETO intro isn't deleted, it's just unlisted. And this whole intro was done by TestTube. This is going to be the one to replace the one that's public right now. I still really like TestTube's intro. It was going to be really cool, and it was very, very obviously it was very unfinished. So a lot more was going to happen. Nice lemon. Thank you. Also, I need to reiterate that Ice-T and HS and Ice-T and FF are two different people. All right? All right. I think Ice-T and HS is a lot better. I love Ice-T's asset in HS, bro. Oh my god, that asset is so good. I'm not even being sarcastic or exaggerating. Like, I genuinely love this. This is probably one of my best assets ever. Jesus. But okay, let me just check. Do you like camps? Yes, I like object camps. Object camps I've competed in a couple, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at camps. That's why I haven't signed up for one in a long time. Ice-T and HS is in a picture, and Ice-T and FF every other reboots, and it was in a cup. So Splash, no way. But yeah, the Ice-T and HS. I mean, HS isn't affiliated with Ice-T's like Ice-T FF's problems. It's just its own thing. Because having to weave the two together would be terrible. No, not good. The latest camp I've only been in. Okay, I tried signing up for. Wait, Ice-T was in FF. Yeah, he was. Ice-T was in FF. Not this picture. Hold on, I'll show it. It's only one image. Yeah, the camp, I never really got into a super popular camp, but a camp I got into, I was led into was, so I think if you've heard of Lenny No Lenny, he made a camp called Survival of the Fittest, and this was in like 2018. I am completely on the wrong goddamn, okay. I just went on the wrong tab. I'm stupid. But yeah, so Survival of the Fittest, that was a DeviantArt camp. I was in that as Ice-T, unironically. fucking what was it? I quit because I wasn't as interested in camps anymore at the time. So I just kind of bailed. I was on a fucking good team too. I was in if I can remember, the cast was Michael was in that camp as Cookie Dough. Miso too, friend Miso. What the fuck was it? Donato, or who the heck is Stan? Niall, or Zany Leaves. I think there was other people too. I think Florence as well. I believe so. I can't remember the exact cast, but I remember I was on a team with I think Niall. I was on the same team as Niall. That was fun. That was very fun. But yeah, I quit because I was not as interested in camps. Also, Ice-T and FF, here it is. Give me a second. Come on, choke. Come on. There we go. This is Ice-T in FF. This is the only time you'll really see Ice-T in the show. You like DJ raves? They were cool when they started because people could do cool mashups, and then now they just kind of sound like, pots and pans. No offense. Did you compete in Michael's camp too? I did. I did compete. I competed as S'more, and I love how I debuted and quit immediately after because I was way too overconfident and thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna have enough time to do my entries. Turns out I didn't because school was really kicking my ass. So I was like, okay, I have to bail. So I bailed after fucking joining. I didn't do shit. And I'll always be the thing I will be made fun of. And that's really funny because I make fun of myself for that. I was a dumb ass. I shouldn't have signed up because I debuted and then quit. So, oh well. You live, you learn. So fucking shit. Oh my goodness. I was gonna sign up for Michael's newest camp, but I completely forgot, and then oh, geez, Louise. Anywho, what else should I? Okay. Oh yeah, my VU scenes. I don't have the files of these anymore. Those are gone. I think Vince has them. I'm sure of it, but probably not the raw scenes. But yeah. Oh yeah. I could show how I animated. This is how I animated FF. I'm not kidding you. This is 2 layers. Not counting the audio, of course. This is how I fucking animated the show. Like rigs were broken apart, and this is how I animate everything. This is why a lot of the animatic looks so fucking cheesy, because it looked like this. And don't do this because it just made things way more complicated. And I thought, I'm like, oh yeah, this will make things better. No, it wouldn't. Lazy corny. True. I'm not doing this again. This is just terrible. But definitely, fuck. Ugh. But definitely, this was definitely not the best. Yeah, you can see how I did everything, and it's just not like, why did I do? I didn't. I'm like, what the fuck? Corny plays games, man. Jesus. Can you believe, to anyone who even watched Corny Plays Games, can you believe it's been like 2 years since I fucking initially, dude, 2020 was so fun, but also it came with the cost. It really did come with the cost. Because it was fun, because pandemic and you got to stay home, did nothing, and the summer was so fun because you also just kind of got to do nothing. So I was just spending like hours just playing Roblox with friends. That was so fucking fun. I miss those days, man. Dude, I miss 2020. Like ironically and unironically. There's a really crap load of. Oh yeah, 2020 was fun because you didn't do anything. You got to talk to everyone. But also, pandemic was not fun because you're gonna do shit, and it really messed with. I think it messed with everyone's mental health during school because you couldn't do anything and you were overloaded. I couldn't be the only one in 2020 who's overloaded with schoolwork, and I almost failed like everything. So that was terrible. That was not fun, man. Oh my goodness. The pandemic really shapened everyone up too, of for better or for worse, because like I swear, like no one acted like this, but now it's like it really comes down to the fact that a lot of people are very fucking like want to kill each other every day. Like you see arguments happening everywhere. Like it's shapened everyone up probably to learn from their probably past mistakes of being, stupid, but now everyone's become kind of acted out of line or acting irrationally and not thinking, and now it's left a permanent scar. Online school ain't it. I can probably online school ain't it for me either. I can't I can do like 1 or 2 days of it, but I can't do a whole year of that shit. I couldn't. I'm To those who don't know, I graduated months ago, so obviously I don't have to do mandatory grade school anymore. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't have to do mandatory grade school anymore. So, yeah, but high school was not fun for COVID. I did dodge a lot of bullets because I did have to do. Apparently, we were going to have an exam, and that was canceled because of the pandemic. And I never had one. I never had a singular fucking exam in. I never had a singular fucking exam in high school because of the COVID and just nowhere to do it. So I just basically got off. I basically graduated scot-free without having to do anything super complicated. Just had to do tests. Actually, the bare minimum I had to do like barely any. Oh, that was fun. What a time to be a fucking alive. I feel really bad for anyone who's younger, like born obviously not in 2004, like who's still like probably have to do exams now because everything's kind of slowly returning to normal again, kind of. But yeah, oh my god, COVID really saved me from doing an high school exam because middle school exams were horrible. I hated that shit so much. Oh, that was not fun. Dodged so many bullets. That's for real. Also, someone just used my profile pic. Okay, good for you. I really didn't pay attention. I didn't either. If I'm being if I want to be honest with you, 100%, I dead ass did not. I think I've showed in 2020 specifically because I showed up after in classes, online classes. I've only showed up into an online class twice out of how many months. I just skipped every single one because I was like not up to it. I was also not feeling okay. I'm gonna just like kind of put something in the fucking background as I speak because it's just kind of silly. Hang on. We're gonna put Corny's Plays Games in the background. Okay, as I'm saying, I was in such a bad place in 2020 mentally because nobody expected COVID. So I was basically just doing Okay. Fucking. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, I would just go on Team Screw Off on the internet. True. I did the same when I had to do my. Okay, well, okay, I kind of did, kind of didn't. I paid attention a lot in school, like in online, because obviously failing was also something you take seriously. Like anyone who's in high school who's watching this, take like if you're like do not fail classes, because it really affects, like if you want to graduate that year, then you take that shit seriously. I promise you it'll be worth it. To anyone who's going into high school, take your fucking grades very seriously. Like, I'm being serious here. I almost failed. I almost failed at like grade 10. It was not fun. It's not fun, bro. So yeah, take your fucking grades a lot. Take your grades super seriously with that, because that's where your true mark, like grades actually matter. I'd be barely surviving. Oh my god, bro. Dude, like I wasn't the only one. Like this, obviously 2020 was the year the Switch Gang was made. So all of us all of us were just calling every day for like almost the entire day, like almost 48 hours almost, and just doing nothing. All of us would like literally, I remember all of us would get our have our classes in the background while we just talked on Discord. That's just how bad it got. I did not take school seriously, and I'm glad I turned a new leaf. Oh my goodness. Honestly, graduating, it will be definitely worth it. It was worth it for me, so it should be worth it for you. Why is the stream buffering? Okay, there you go. All right. Holy shit, man. Whew. Yeah, so 2020 was a gong show. And it was something, it really did something. It did something to people, man. People act very differently in 2020, the 2022. Because you'll see people really. No, I'm not saying everyone's like this, but you'll really seeing people that have been shapen up by the pandemic. Because I swear, you never see anyone else you never seen anyone else acting so kind of irrational. Back in like 2019, I never had people like that. I never seen anyone like that, and now I'm just seeing it every day. Everyone just has a bone to pick with each other. It's not fun. You excited for Christmas? I am actually pretty excited. Christmas is going to be cool, but though I'm a bit sad because it's just going to happen and then pass, and then we're back into January. So I feel, I don't know, or it's just me getting older and I'm really just expecting everything. It's not as exciting anymore. It's really depressing, actually. Do you join an SGA season 2? No. I love me some Christmas specials. I want people to do more object shows with Christmas special. Obviously, I'm sure, like, I can see why people don't do them, because because it's like just having to meet the deadline. But I want to see Christmas specials, or just watch Christmas movies and shit, bro. Christmas is gonna be the nicest aesthetic ever. It's everything's so calm and peaceful for the most part. It's just so nice. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You just worry about, yourself and, family, and, you just just be yourself. You're at peace. That's what I love about Christmas. You're at peace, nothing to bother you. Love me some Rudolph and Frosty. I love me some Polar fucking Express, that's for sure. Fucking love that movie. I mean, did you join in Pepper's camp? No, I did not, because I never signed up. Well, no, I signed up in a older version of it, but you know. I don't care what anyone says that Polar Express looks like has some scary animation. Like you're just like, you don't fucking like, you obviously haven't seen any, like there are more disturbing animated movies out there that look absolutely abysmal. Polar Expresses still looks amazing. Like visually, like the music, the humans look personally fine to me. They don't look too like quote unquote uncanny of how people like to interpret it now. Because that's all the talk I hear is that the movie's looks scary. I'm like, there's fucking scarier out there. I've seen scarier. That this is just the most tamest thing. It's like, it's so nice looking, bro. The music is so like pulls at your heartstrings. I love Polar Express, hands down. I'll always defend it as one of my favorite Christmas movies. You can't really call it a boring movie because, like, you know, it's Christmas is really supposed to be very slow paced, relaxed. It's not nothing energetic, up in your face type like Halloween movies are really, because there's a huge difference. I don't know why people say Polar Express is scary. People only say it's scary because of how the humans look. I'm sure, yeah, I'm like, because it was animated with motion tracking. The humans were so like obviously motion tracking, as in like you know, someone would do in real life would have like a bunch of dots on them, and then it'd be animated through that, like on the computer and shit, and CGI or whatever. That's how they did it in 2004. So it'd be, you know. So obviously you'd see like a lot of human like movement, very humanly movements instead of like, you know, animated ones, animated cartoon character movements. But I cannot see like, because it's just the most realistic kind of movie, like looking movie. And it's nothing hyper realistic either. The Long Haul is exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Long Haul, great, awesome, like goated book. Horrible movie, man. Horrible fucking movie. It's like probably like one of the worst adaptations I've ever seen. Oh boy. I do know the Roderick Rules movie comes out, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I really wish that I get they were faithful to the books of looking at it, but I feel like they probably should have added more to the backgrounds, like made so it's not so empty and like looking like a, you know, something made in Unity. But that's just me. Oh, my dog. He hears something. Probably something moved a deer outside or something, bro. Can you make a Home Alone ranking? I have to watch all the movies again because I haven't seen them all. I haven't seen them all in a long time, so I can't really do that. The fuck is my dog crying about? What the fuck? Okay. He makes those noises whenever someone is close to the house. It's making everyone alert. It's making me alert, that's for sure. A human is at the door. That's when he's making those squealing sounds. Oh well. Yeah. Ramble. Yeah. I have been sticking on to almost like 15 people. Jesus. Thanks for. I know half time or something about my new character I made up today. And by the that they are the biscuit cream, and when you eat them, you taste. I like that. That's a nice concept. You could do a lot with that. Ranking some Christmas. Okay, ranking Christmas specials. That's the one thing I don't know if I can do because I haven't seen a lot of Christmas specials. Been showing them in school, been showing haven't have them at home, so, and I probably haven't. And I haven't seen them in ages, so I probably can't, unfortunately. But I could, but I don't know. I don't want to do it off of memory because that was just not fair. Because I could change my opinion on that. Jesus, just watching this fucking Doomspire game was so fucking painful to look at, bro. What do you think of Burger Brawl 17? It's good. I like Burger Brawl. Episode 17 was very funny. Why is my fucking okay? My teeth feel soft, and even though at the same time they don't. Weird. It's not a cavity because my mouth would be in pain right now, but it's not. Oh, I remember that. I won't show any other episode because it's like Corny Plays Games unfortunately kind of aged badly because of uh an individual, someone who, you know, I'd rather no, I'm not going to name them because I'm not giving them credit for that, for them being not a good person in it. So I'm not going to, you know, name names. But I probably not going to show any other episode because I believe they're featured in almost every other one besides this. So I'm not going to show that shit. It was fun, but you know, if anything, I could redo it. I could redo Corny Plays Games, redo certain episodes. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take the time to do that though. It might not just be fucking worth it. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm just watching my fucking playing. No, it is not Nev. I'm not gonna name drop them because because obviously I'm not giving them fucking I refuse to give them credit and of, you know, giving credit of who this person is, and yeah. Either figure it out yourself or, you know, I'd just rather not name them who they are. So what do you think of OG Among Us? It was fun, but I mean, it wasn't really a game I was super interested in, but I mean, it was fun. It's a fine game. It's been saturated to hell and back, but you know what? As long as people enjoy it, then that's what matters. They updated Doomspire, and now it doesn't have these mechanics really anymore. It's kind of crap. This new Doomspire is kind of crap compared to the old one, which is playing on stream right now. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a vent, but I feel like I mentioned of COVID shaping everyone up. Like I am seeing some not so nice things on, well, it's probably obviously to no one's surprise, twitter.com, but I mean, oh my god, people need to chill. You guys need to chill. Not saying anyone directly in chat, but like anyone who's watching this and not saying shit, and you're one of them who is you know, very hot-headed and you need to take a step back and relax, because you know, being a dick doesn't get you far anywhere. You'll regret it afterwards. So yeah. There's just one thing that is just, I don't know. Lots and lots of spitefulness, I suppose. Every other platform is toxic. I'm not trying to say Twitter is invincible, but you know, Twitter really makes itself vocal and basically is always the first thing comes to people's minds. I hate to say this, but I'm this close to thinking about making a Twitter account. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, if you want to keep up with your favorite content creators, then Twitter is definitely everyone is on there for now, at least until they go bankrupt or something. But yeah, everyone is on Twitter. So I just get it just to follow the updates on your favorite creators because everyone's there. I'm there. Just follow me. And you'll probably get important, cool sneak peeks and updates and everything. But I wouldn't use it for really anything else besides maybe promoting your own stuff. What do you think of 2022? It's been a fucking roller coaster. I'll tell you what. It's been a fucking up and down. I don't know. I can't say one year is better than the other because because in actuality, really every single year of life living is just not has been bad once in a while. Has been bad, but I don't know. You could say there are golden years. Definitely, there are peak years, but I can't say there's genuinely good ones. You promoted your Twitter, my YouTube app, bro. You gotta love Elon Musk, man. Gotta love Elon Musk for really making Twitter bad, making Twitter unusable. I know there are people saying Twitter will never go bankrupt. There are, right? They probably won't right now for now. But just because there's a corporation, just because a corporation is huge doesn't mean it's invincible. Because, I mean, like, just like, I don't know. If anyone remembers Blockbuster, like back in the day, they were huge and they went out of business. Simple as that. Like, no company's invincible. The fuck is anyone fucking people talking about? Twitter won't go bankrupt, won't go under. They'll go under. It'll go under when Elon is really gonna keep shooting it in the foot, and it really looks like it. They're really losing money. I mean, if they're losing so many employees, I know it's to no one's surprise. Them, yeah, they're gonna be in deep shit. But yeah, hell, I wouldn't buy the shit. I would not buy a check mark. Not buying that shit. I definitely will probably at some point just kind of phase out of Twitter and just go to Instagram instead because I think I find that much more better in a way, kind of. But I don't know. I'll have to see. Tumblr, I have no idea if I'll get one because the user interface is just such a fucking acid trip. I don't know. I feel like 22 is the best and also the worst year of the OSC. Well, it depends if the worst you mean just because of people being called out, rightfully called out, because that's not really a bad thing. That's a good thing. So that's just a tip of advice. Because just because it's, because I mean, it's better to call out bad people so you can make that space safer for everybody and more comfortable. Yeah, sure, they're your favorite creator, but I mean, do you want to fucking have a bad person or racist person or transphobic person in a bigot in your fucking community? Hell no. I wouldn't fucking want that. I don't care if they're good at what they're doing. They're terrible. Get the fuck out of here. So I think people saying I'm not directing this to anyone, of course. I'm not directing anyone in chat, but I'm sure you're mature enough to realize that if a situation like that goes on, if someone is called out for being, for grooming, being sexual around kids, being LGBT phobic, being racist or all of that. It's not drama. It's a serious situation. That's like walking into a courtroom because someone is being trialed for murder and calling the judge dramatic. Like, you wouldn't fucking do that. Exactly. So don't really call it drama because it's not. 2022 has been a bit dry with object show episodes compared to other years. It is. You're pretty right, actually. It's been a bit dry of object show content, but I mean, I don't know. I'd rather wait a longer time to just. I'd rather wait longer for something cool. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever grow out of object shows. That's something. It's like something like I can just like quickly turn on and then just kind of watch and then boom. It's just fun. Just fun. Like I'm not even here to take it super seriously. I'm just having fun with it. Fun enjoying it and everything. But 2022 is, as a whole, it's very yeah, it's a thing. It's something. But I feel like, will 2023 be better? I mean, probably not. Not saying it's going to be the worst thing ever, but I mean, it'll only be bad because it'll only really be bad if it's if you just kind of make it miserable for yourself. Simple. I don't think 2022 is 1,000. All of it is terrible. I do think there are definitely bad months, but there are also I can't really say it makes up a whole year bad. Oh shit, I missed this. Coney is like the king of giving a grade, but thank you. I don't try hard on. I don't really, trying to make myself a know-it-all. I'm just trying to say my 2 cents and just trying to make logical reasoning and just maybe have people like maybe think differently. Not trying to make them think that, but maybe think differently before they start saying shit and not realizing what they're saying. So COVID conflict. I've seen that. That's a very cool show. I really like. That's a really like. I remember the golden ages of stop motion, like Lego stop motion, bro. People need to get back on that. I love that shit. I ate up that shit as a kid. Lego stop like stop motion stuff is always I always love live action stuff. Love it. You ever watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? I think I have. It's cool. I like it. Though I'm a sucker for creepy shit, so I mean, it's like a thing right up my alley. I remember it was gory or something. I forgot. I don't remember. I haven't watched in a long time. I heard there's a show of it. I haven't gotten around to seeing it, but I heard it's good. But yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't mind the gore because I mean, fucking hell, I like Happy Tree Friends. I watched a lot as a kid, and I'm completely unfazed by it. I don't know why, I don't know how, but real life gore will probably screw me up because that's just like it's real life gore. It's like I knew for a fact it wasn't just something exaggerated death like Happy Tree Friends is. It's like a real fucking carcass. It's like, nah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I hate that shit. I could take cartoon or art gore probably, but like I can't do fucking real life. That's why I'll never watch like a horror movie. Cause that shit's like, will be ingrained in my mind forever. Yeah, actual gore will just fuck me up. Will probably make me think like forever and ever about that specific situation that happened. And yeah, a cartoon gore will never faze me at all. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't faze me. Doesn't really fucking faze me. Oh goodness gracious! Wow, 7 people still watching. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream like maybe like when you just kind of start to lose people. But for now, I'm gonna keep going. 2-hour long, not bad. I'll keep the stream up, public, so it's not unlisted. Anywho, yeah. Or based audience, you are a good audience. Thank you for that. You know, it's crazy for me. I'm not sure if anyone else. Well, no, I'm sure anyone who's been. It's crazy that I've joined the OSC when I was a kid. I was a little kid, like 10 or like 9, I think. I can't remember the exact age. But I remember being a little kid in the OSC, and now I'm a big boy man. What the fuck? It's not. That's weird. So weird. I've seen it all happen. It's crazy. I remember a lot of old shows that are like lost media and everything. Like, Jesus. And to anyone who's joined the OSC, like probably likely during BFB, because that definitely spiked the OSC in terms of traction and such. Check out these old relics of shows, because there's a lot of re-uploads of them, because you'll see how different things were compared to now. Because like one wasn't around, like BII was a lot simple. BFDI was on a hiatus still. Like, it was super different back then. All right, then you're a veteran. You deserve a veteran's count for that. You deserve a veteran's badge. Watching shows in late 2014. I came across BFDI in 2012. Joined the community in 2013, and then didn't make a show until 2014. It's like a year later. That was kind of my little trilogy. So I'm a hardcore OG, bro. Jesus. I'm an old head, I guess. I know this channel says I made this. I know this channel says I made it in 2019, but I did have a channel in 2014, and I'm sure there are a couple people who did stuck around with me when I had that channel, and I nuked it because it really wasn't mine. It was under a Gmail by a friend of mine who I don't talk to anymore, so I had to kind of throw it out and make a new one. Oh, my very first ever show, like even before the one I publicly released, it was made with paper cutouts. Don't worry. You aren't the only one. A lot of people did that back then. A lot of less known, like very, very less known people, that's for sure. It was literally my social medias were YouTube and Skype. I had Skype. Anyone remember Skype? Sure, we all do. Back when, before they made the stupid update, but this one before it was good. Everyone used that shit. Everyone ate that shit up. Everyone used Skype. I used it a lot. For streaming, I literally used Google Hangouts. Anyone else remember that? You deserve a veteran's count if you even used it, or if you remember that. If you remember Google Hangouts and Google Plus, then you're just a fucking legend. Those were my go-tos. Google Hangouts, I streamed like religiously on there. Dude, Google, like, just bro, things were so different. Oh my god, do you remember? Oh no. Okay, if you remember my Google Hangout streams, oh no, bro. Oh no. Dude, I was such bro. Okay, if you heard, okay, if you tuned in when I was when okay, I may have not known who you were. I'm sure you were just someone who just viewed my stuff. But bro, I'm sure my voice was so high pitched and squeaky. It was no. Stream kind of is buffer. Oh fuck. Connections unstable. Damn. Oh my god, my voice was so high pitched and squeaky back then. Ugh. I'm sure I was like making the most stupidest show ever. Like fucking. Oh, it's not fun. I don't like this. I'm kind of glad I joined the community a long time ago because I'd probably be a lot different. I don't know if I'd probably act a lot different in the here compared to now, where I'm just kind of an old head. What? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, why was I such a fucking and here's the thing. I don't think no, I wasn't hated. I wasn't a hated person. At least I don't think I was. I hope I'm not, because I don't want to be on people's bad sides. Not anymore. I was annoying as hell back then. I was not good. I was like a fucking dick. I was a fucking a little prick and shit. But you learn from your mistakes, as a kid, and you just don't do them again. Simple. You're humbled. I was a fucking. I just didn't think. I really didn't think at all. But I don't think I was. Yeah, I don't think I was hated. I didn't. I do know. I'm sure some people didn't really enjoy. Found me annoying, and I don't blame them because I was very annoying. I was a very edgy one too, saying swears left and right. Like obviously, I've cussed 1,000 times in this stream, but like swearing and saying some not so nice things. Let me just tell you. I'll just keep it at that. But you don't do them again because this is one back then when no one really cared. It was a bit normalized and everyone just kind of let it happen. No one really took accountability, or just everyone said shit and got away with it. That was really how things were back then. It wasn't just the OSC, it was really the internet in general. So obviously always be humbled. That's why I always really don't like. I see like people who are younger than me act all like full of themselves, or like trying to be the biggest piece of shit possible. I'm just like, please save yourself. Just be just enjoy just enjoy what you have. Don't be a fucking pretentious asshole, because you're gonna regret. You're gonna live with that guilt forever, and you're gonna practically paint yourself as, hey, I hurt people back then and I learned from it, but I still feel bad about it. So because I was such an overconfident, cocky person. Not fun. Like just learn from your mistakes. That's why it's like that's why I don't like seeing people who are like 15 and such, like sharing these, like just being a total like hot shots. And I'm like, please, like you're not gonna like who you are, how you were, because it really leaves a bad stain on you. And I'm not saying this because I'm a know-it-all, or like I'm trying to look like a know-it-all right now. I'm saying this out of straight up experience, because I was just as bad. my fucking dog. I was just as bad. I was not picture perfect. I was a fucking, I would reply to everything. Anything negative someone would say, I would say it. It's like, be such a dick about it. I wasn't like, just don't. Like, fights are not worth it. Just can't be bothered. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to say you can, oh, my fucking dog, shut up. Okay, anyways, like, you just gotta just please humble yourself as soon as you could, because I don't like when you act like that and then you grow up. Like, obviously you did learn, but I feel like also you just feel so guilty of how you acted, and you just feel like you can't forgive yourself. I don't forgive myself for the shit I've said. I can't. It's like, I don't know. Just learn. Okay? Just learn. This is a huge piece of advice I want to give to you guys right now tonight. Just learn. And like, you really also, and if people just don't want to listen, then you know what? You just can't stop. Sometimes people don't listen. And if they don't want to listen, then you want to fucking let them break their leg for that, because they'll see it and they can't take it back. They'll do something they can't take back, and then look where they end up now. Like, it's simple. Save yourself while you still can. Oh my God. It's just like, I feel so bad seeing, like, I'm not trying to treat people who are young, like 15 or 14, as like stupid. There are fucking younger people out there, younger than me, who are smarter than me. But like, also be smart of how you're acting, how you act around people, because you set up a reputation for yourself. You set up an impression. Okay, you set up an impression of people, oh, this guy's an asshole. Like, oh, this guy was an asshole back then, and they don't trust you anymore. It's simple. Don't be a dick. Be fucking considerate. It's 2022. It's time to grow up. It's time to actually grow a thing or two. Come on. Oh my gosh, I had to get that right off my chest, because I think I've seen like 3 pieces of discourse on Twitter and Instagram like today, and then I was like, I had enough. I've had enough with negativity going around. Like, let's have some positivity, and also just kind of also really, and if you know someone who acts like the biggest pretentious person ever, then you need to have a talk try to talk to them and make them realize that, this isn't the way to do it. Like, obviously we're all dumb. We all make mistakes. I get it. I know. But sometimes you also feel very guilty of doing that, like, all until like you're older, and you just don't, it doesn't sit right with you. You don't feel satisfied. And I'm not satisfied with myself at all. I wish I never did half the shit I did back then. I really wish I didn't. But you can't really change the past. You just kind of have to move forward with it and learn. You just gotta, do better. And that's I'm hoping I have done. And obviously, you can't keep holding petty grudges forever. That's for sure. Like, unless they give you trauma, like obviously I'm not trying to say that's supposed to get over that. That's for sure. No, I'm talking about like the something super petty someone said, and then they took it to an extreme. Some dumb argument. Like, imagine being in like your 60s and still seething over something your friend said. Said something like some sarcastic remark, and you got very mad at it, upset, and you were 15, and you're 60 now. Like, are you really? That's embarrassing. Don't do that. You just don't got time for this shit. No one's got time for that shit. But yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say on that matter. I know it was deep. It was a pretty deep thing to say, but fuck, I don't care. Gotta say it. Just be yourself. Don't be acting like a dick to get your voice heard is really not how to do it. There's so many other ways to doing something calmly without having to get on everyone else's nerves. Like it's like your voice should be heard always, but I feel like acting so like rude and hurting others to do it is not how you do it. It's not how you do it at all. And yeah, and to anyone, if you do that, you're fucking disgusting. Enough said. Like fuck you. Fuck you for that. Don't fucking do that. But yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk for that little moment. I think it's like probably am going to end the stream just to end that off now, because you know what? I also gotta do something. Not something, but yeah, just probably end the stream. But also, just one quick, just my ending off notes. Just ending off note. All right. Just quick notes. Obviously tune in for my other streams, my upcoming other streams. I don't know when I'll do them, but do keep in tune for that. Turn on that notification bell. If you want to see streams from me, because sometimes it doesn't show up. But yeah, one final note I want to say. Thank you for the support for all those years. Thank you for everything. This stream shouldn't have been 2 hours, but it did. Can't do anything about it. And yeah. And like I said on that large big rant of mine, just like I don't want to see you carry guilt. I don't want to really any of you guys carry this, like, like be very like feel very self-conscious of how you act now compared to how you acted before. I don't want to see any of you do that, because I still feel like awful. Like I still feel every day I feel like shit of like acting like a piece of shit to people back then. I just can't shake it off. You just really can't shake it off. And you have to kind of live with how you acted. But, you just have to learn. You just move forward and do better. Simple. But, like, I don't want to see any of you do that. Just like, I'm sure all of you are younger, maybe. I don't know anyone's ages. I don't really want to know. But, just save yourself. Save yourself. And, make a positive impact rather than a negative one. That's all I have to say here. Thank you for coming to the stream, and stay safe out there. December is right around the corner, so it's time to be positive. So I'm definitely going to be a lot more positive, hopefully. And yeah, bring on 2023, since it's going to be very, very soon at this point. And yeah, stay safe out there, y'all, and have a good night. See you later.